you believe?
I I'm personally I'm personally not religious. I'm more of a evolution kind of person,
Okay.
but it is kind of weird to me how the Earth is got all started. I know there's the Big Bang theory,
Yep.
but that's crazy how like something smaller than a fucking particle or a germ or a molecule, something smaller than that, made the universe. That's kind of mind blowing. Um, but I'm more towards evolution though.
What if? What about creation by evolution?
Like
Like
so,
hear me out. Like,
yeah, give
all
me an
right. So
example.
so so me, I'm kind of an unorthodox Christian. So like I believe in God, right? Kinda, in a way, but I
Okay.
don't believe like the Bible. So I think that everything that it says in the Bible, like God said, "Let there be light," and there is light, right? I think that's bullshit. I think
Okay.
that he has to follow a certain set of rules, like God is the universe, and he has to follow a certain set of rules for creation. Kind of like a scientist, like a scientist takes all these things and he creates something out of it. But like humans, I totally believe humans used to be monkeys or primates, right? Totally believe that.
Okay.
But I think we had to be that to become what we are now. Like he knew in the long term, you know what I mean? He knew like, okay, I got to start with this.
So you're saying
And
he
this,
created like, just for an example, you're saying he created something like monkeys, and
yeah.
then over time we became
Hmm.
humans.
And then monkeys were something else before them, like whatever we were just an
So
just
with
some cells.
okay, but with that being said, let's say he made monkeys, all right,
Okay.
and then they became humans. I mean, that would pretty much mean like all monkeys would be humans, right? And you said monkeys
Well,
came from something else, like that's
maybe it was a certain there's a chart. There's a chart somewhere. I can try looking it up. Where there's a certain species of monkey that we come from, because that's what people think. Like we evolved. I mean, it's obvious we evolved from monkeys. We have a tailbone. Like
yeah,
literally used to have a tail. But
yeah. I had one. It was there.
I still have one, dude. Um, but like different species. So one species of monkey evolved into us. The rest of them didn't. Because that species. What they say is that what was it? Was it eating? Was it eating meat or was it eating brains? I think no. There was something that those monkeys consumed that helped that like stent or not stent, but advanced brain growth. It made those monkeys smart as hell, which eventually turned into us. You know,
I like
we
it.
have an
Like
ancestral bone from fish. That's interesting. Maybe we were all from the water. I mean,
dude.
apparently, the
I
the
mean, the
planet used
webbing
to
in
be
our
only
fingers.
water.
You got the webbing in your fingers,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
I'm
Yeah.
a fuck, dude. Catch me in the pool. I'm a fucking fish in the water, bro. Um, so I'm all for the evolution, but sometimes you gotta think, what if it is all creation? What if,
Like
dude?
it's just
Yeah, dude.
somebody just snapped
What
their
if,
fingers and
yeah,
boom, here
maybe
we
like
were.
we don't even have to call him God. We'll say some
Okay.
motherfucker.
Some alien.
Maybe he's not even up there, dude. He's down there somewhere, or maybe over there, dude. We'll
Yeah.
say some motherfucker is sitting at a desk, dude. It doesn't even have to be like spiritual in a way, dude. Maybe
Yeah.
like a an experiment. I mean, it's
I
still
think that.
creation, right?
I think the dinosaurs were experiments, and that's why they were obliterated because that shit didn't work out.
Do you okay? So do you still obviously think that space is what it is, like random ass rocks flying around and shit?
Yeah, but I think that we're like protected by that. You know what I mean? In a way.
Jesus is at the office yet again. So some motherfucker just sitting up, yeah, sitting at his desk, dude. We'll just say he's like not even from the future. He's just more technologically advanced than we are,
Okay.
and he's sitting at his desk, and he's just I don't know. He's some graphic designer, dude. Just imagine, bro. Just he's
And
just some
they're just designing
yeah, bro.
civilizations and
Just imagine
fucking
some graphic designer just like
species.
created up on a super advanced Photoshop, and he's like, this motherfucker, let's make this motherfucker look like a monkey. We'll just play with him a little bit. You give him a mindset. You know, you have programmers, graphic designers.
Yeah.
Programmers are like, yeah, let's give them a mindset and let's see what they do. We'll put them on an Earth, on some kind of Earth, and we'll see what they do with their life.
And then right away, we all started going to fucking war with each other.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much. You put a bunch of people on a fucking planet, and everybody just starts going to war, killing each other and shit. That's one way to look at it, I guess.
Oh, god damn it! You can hear the TV, huh?
Yeah. Very slightly though.
You don't? Do you hear it through my mic on Discord or only on the stream?
Discord. I don't have the stream open.
Can you turn that down a little? Let me see. Let me turn my gain's all the way down, so I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's like pointed towards it, because yours is upside down. I'm using the same
kind of arm
settings as you.
Yeah.
But I don't have the bottom. I guess I do. I don't know. It's just not. It's up. Yours is down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, nothing's on in my apartment though. Like nothing at all.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, dude. I can hear it on stream, but it's not bothering me. Yeah, it's not loud enough to
okay.
do anything.
It should be fine.
So yeah, so somebody at the desk is most likely not the truth, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean that's just an analogy,
But that's creation right there, though.
Yeah.
That'd be some kind
and
of
there's
crazy
also crazy
shit
things
too.
like the pattern in our iris of our eye is exactly the same as like our galaxy. Like the design
just
behind it.
Something weird like that.
Weird shit like that.
Dude, not even that, but just honestly, just looking at your eyeball, or looking at, I don't know, anybody's eyeball, like in high definition on a picture. That shit is
it's crazy looking.
dude.
Pretty crazy looking.
Like that shit blows my mind. Or like just example cats too, like the way their eyes look. It's like a little, like when they're in light, the little tiny ass sliver.
Yeah, and then they're like black.
Yeah.
At nighttime. Yeah. It's pretty crazy. I don't see how it would all just be random. Like how? And then also why I don't like thinking that it's random, because then I'm like, what's the fucking point of anything, dude? Why don't I just do awful things all the time and just become some drug lord, and not give a shit, because there's no point, like what the fuck's the point?
So you're telling me you believe in heaven and hell? That's what it sounds like.
No. But I think there's a next step that makes sense. You know what I mean?
A next step based on what you do in this life?
Yeah, a little bit. Think so. Maybe
know,
like
man.
karma. You know what they call it, the
Yeah.
where they weigh out, the good and the bad you did.
Yeah.
So
So
I think, bad karma, you become like a fucking ant in Africa or some shit. Good karma, you move on to like
you're talking
the
about
next
like
planet, bro.
you're talking about like not afterlife, like being reborn. Like being reborn into something.
Not necessarily, but I think that drug lord Pog. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think there's something. Maybe another planet. Maybe we ascend to straight up another place in the galaxy or in the universe, and then that's our next life cycle.
Dude,
some shit,
Honestly, like I truly wish there is I forget what it's called. I can't think of it. Like being reborn, like I forgot
reincarnation.
What it's called. Yeah. I truly wish there was reincarnation, dude.
That's what Buddhists believe, right?
I
I think Buddhists believe.
I don't know. Let me look it up. But I truly wish that there was reincarnation. Like even if I was a plant, dude, like a little daisy, bro.
Yeah.
Even if I was a little daisy, dude, that's another life to live, man. I don't want to die.
That's true. I don't know, man. I don't think that that you just die, I think there's certain things that are living beings, but they're not. It's like the soul. I believe in the soul. I think certain things have souls and some things don't. Like a plant,
Yeah,
it doesn't have a soul, but like a dog or a human
some kind of
or
living creature.
deer or things that can feel like sadness.
Yeah,
Like like some things don't feel sadness, like fish. I
yeah.
don't think they necessarily feel sadness, stuff like that.
You don't
But
think so?
I don't know. I'm not a fish, but
Dude,
but I think if you can feel those kinds of things, then you have a soul, and then having that soul means, I think that soul is its own living part of you that isn't withheld by our boundaries of being human. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
the soul can move on to
So pretty
whatever the
much not
fuck's
something that
next.
just fucking sits there for the all of its life, like a
Yeah,
fucking like a
exactly.
plant.
Uh
Okay,
huh. Yeah.
dude, imagine imagine being fucking reborn as a blade of grass.
I'd be pissed,
That
dude.
every that every
Every
that
two
every
weeks, you
yeah.
get your head cut off. Like, fuck, my hair's getting long,
And the
man.
only time you die is whenever winter comes. So it's like maybe
Yeah.
a year you live, but for 2 weeks in the summer, every 2 weeks you get your fucking head chopped off, dude.
Yeah, I'd
I,
be
c-
pissed,
I
man.
couldn't even imagine.
That'd suck, dude. You're laying there in your deathbed, and then you just wake up and United Kingdom in someone's yard. You're like, oh, I'm awake. And then you're like, wait a minute.
This is
Fuck.
it's like you're sitting there flowing in the fucking wind, man. Like this something don't feel right, bro.
uh, yeah.
Um, yeah, dude. I don't think dinosaurs were an experiment, but it is
You
mind
don't?
blowing to me. No, I don't think they were an experiment, but it is mind blowing to me that not a single one survived. Like not a
Yeah.
single one survived. I mean, they do say like some birds or some creatures in the ocean,
Hmm.
kind of resemble past dinosaurs, but I I don't think it was an experiment, but it is mind blowing to me that not a single one survived.
I think that So here's my opinion on that.
Okay.
uh, there is fish. There's tons of fish that are completely. They've proven like ancestors, or have their ancestors were dinosaurs, right?
Hmm.
So they like used to be dinosaurs. So I think that that crazy shit happened. What, the meteor struck the Earth, and I think that it changed our atmosphere, right?
Okay.
So they couldn't live anymore. It changed like the components in the air, you know what I mean? So they couldn't breathe. They could, like, it was pollution
Yeah.
and shit like that, so
Just
it
like
killed
it
them
killed
all
them off.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a huge ass meteor that like they compared like 100 nukes or whatever. I don't know much about it, but
I
so I
mean,
think that it made the Earth unlivable. So all living things died besides what was in the water because they have their own shit going on in the water.
and do you think just over time, humans started to develop, or different creatures started to develop?
Yeah,
Because
or whatever survived started to develop into further species.
like you have like the monkey going into the human, right?
Hmm.
But if that meteor killed anything and everything, like obliterated the goddamn earth, like what the hell is going into the monkey? And I assume that's where you think
Yeah.
creation comes into play.
Uh, yeah, a
'Cause
little bit.
to
I
me,
don't know.
it's like what I mean. If monkeys go into humans, what goes into monkeys? You know?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we came from some fish. You know, that's
Webs
what
my
he said.
fucking fingers, dude. Fish in the goddamn
Yeah,
water.
Yeah, that's true. He said the world started off as Pangea. That's true. The world actually used to be only water, and then Pangea like surfaced,
Yeah,
and then what people speculate that the meteor that killed the dinosaurs broke up
yeah,
Pangea.
and broken into its 7
Yeah.
continents.
But think about that. It had to be a big enough meteor and a big enough impact on the globe to split up one large massive land into a bunch of different ones. Or the plates. It was the plates.
Yeah.
Our seismic plates were fucking shattered by this meteor. So how would anything survive that shit?
So you said like you think the dinosaurs were like a test, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it was like, I guess, some kind of explosion, or do you like what ended the test?
The meteor.
So who like if it's a test, do you think it just like
All right.
they didn't plan for it
All
to
right.
end? Is that what you're saying?
So
Like,
maybe it wasn't a test. Maybe that was just what was life at the time, and the
okay,
meteor wasn't planned because he can't control everything.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so it just happened, and he's like, "Well, shit, my project just got shit on. I guess I got to start from scratch."
I do think it's mind blowing though because yeah, it's a ginormous fucking piece of land that gets
Yep.
hit by a fucking, I mean, in all honesty, a big enough rock to fucking break it into 7 pieces.
Yeah.
And what I think is crazy
Isn't
is
that
that like
crazy?
the different pictures that you see, um, is that like the continents actually do fit back together. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you
Yeah,
like
they
twist
do.
them, if you like twist them and turn them and shove
Yep.
them together, they look pretty. They look like they belong.
That's true. Like that's a fact.
Yeah.
Pangea is a fact for sure.
Some people would disagree, and that'd be a fun argument right there.
Idiots.
Fucking psychopaths.
Fucking idiot.
Well, I mean, there's all your honestly, there's all your religious people, like very, I guess, very old school religious people, like super into it, you know.
Yeah. Who only believe creation and that's it. Like,
Not an open mind at all.
yeah. And my argument with that is it's proven that dinosaurs were here before humans for sure. So, but they act like he created Adam and Eve as he created the world. You know
Yeah.
what does that mean? Does that mean Adam and Eve were some fucking velociraptors or like what? That doesn't make any sense.
Invincible? Fucking no, they're fucking cockroaches. Is what they
Yeah.
were.
And I don't think they were there at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, things just don't add up.
Hmm. And then the other thing, on top of that, the meteor happened, and killed all the dinosaurs, and then the Great Flood,
Yeah,
it wiped out the whole world besides Noah's Ark.
yeah,
Maybe people say that God did that as a punishment because the world was corrupt or whatever, but maybe that shit just happened and it was out of God's control, and he's like, and then that's why he was like, oh fuck, I gotta have someone save all life on the planet. So Noah had his ark and
that's.
did his thing with all them animals.
Imagine taking credit for a flood that you didn't do.
Yeah. He just didn't want us to know it was an accident. So he's like, fuck, yeah, I did it on purpose.
He's like telling his fucking media guys, like, hey, tell him I did it. Tell him I did it. I don't know.
Yeah,
tell him I did
fuck
it.
it, man. I don't want him to know that I don't have all the power. Tell him it was me.
Sometimes things are out of control, but let's keep that between me and you.
Tell him to quit fucking around and making prostitutes, and I won't do it again.
Dude, Jesus was a dinosaur. All right.
Maybe.
Let's see. What was the next one? Oh, I know what you said. All right. This is kind of on the same topic. Should the words "under God" be kept in the Pledge of Allegiance? What do you think?
I think yes. Just strictly because that's the values that our country was like founded upon. So to kind of just respect that and respect what America represents, we should. Even though at the same time also represents diversity and how anybody of any religion, this is a haven for them pretty much, but that's what we were founded upon. So I think why would we change that,
Yeah. So I agree with not changing things that we were, I guess, founded upon, but for me it's like because me personally I'm not religious, so for me it's like what's under God if God doesn't exist? Like we're founded upon something that's non-existent that other people believed early on. So for me, it's why even use those words. Like I'm not saying we should change it because I don't really care, honestly. I say why even change it? But if there was a vote, I guess, and I had to choose one, I would say take it out because not everybody's religious. I mean, times are changing. I mean, I don't agree with all the people doing gun control, or trying to, control our gun laws, but they're trying to change something that was founded a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And with that principle, I kind of agree. Like, let's change something such as under
Yeah.
God, because nothing's
Just because our country's different from than back
yeah,
then.
yeah. Like, to me,
That's true.
there's at this point in time, I truly believe that there's so many more non-religious people. Like,
That's true. And there's
so
also another way to look at it is when that was created, there were only Christians here. You know, it's not like there was Muslims, Buddhists, all these other religions that there are now here, at
yeah,
least in America. I mean, I guess there probably was, but not to the extent that it is today.
Snotty Roden might be onto something, dude. He said, I mean, you could like replace God with the Constitution.
That's true.
I mean,
I would be on board with that actually.
I mean,
think
it's still like I mean, it's still founded upon the same thing, like a long time ago.
or under our founding fathers or something like
Yeah.
that.
Something classy, something classy.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Honestly though, I don't even think a lot of non-religious people would even change that though. I think that's just something that, in their perspective, would probably be like, we've been using it for so long. Why change it?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's kind of the same thing. Like, a lot of people nowadays are thinking a lot of new things, and maybe they want to switch some
Yeah,
things
it's
up.
different. Our country's definitely different than back then. But I also don't see why people get so upset about it or they're so passionate about it. Like that's just that like I said, that's how we were founded. That's
Yeah,
what we were founded upon. So people argue about they get offended by it, but that was just our country's creation, Can't get mad at that.
yeah. Like, people take
Unless you're a Native American, you can be mad at it, but
it up the butt. um, I don't even want to get into that, dude. There's somebody's gonna watch this somewhere, and it might cause some problems. But yeah,
fuck them.
Yeah, dude. Some people get butthurt about it. Like, it's just relax, dude. There's no reason for you to get mad at something that's been founded or created so long ago.
That's I agree with that. But I also agree that if it came to switch it, at first I didn't agree, but if they change it to something like that, like under our Constitution or under our founding fathers, then I could agree with that. To take the religion out of,
Out of the Pledge of
society.
Allegiance,
Pledge of Allegiance,
the Pledge of Allegiance to the
school.
country. Dude, so that's I actually saw a tweet about that, dude. It was a few weeks ago. How crazy is it that, like, so this person, I don't remember the exact words that they said, but you're pretty much brainwashed as soon as you get into like kindergarten, or grade 1 for anybody watching in EU. But how crazy is it that you're pretty much brainwashed from the beginning of grade 1? You start pledging your allegiance, pledging
To
your
the
own,
flag.
pledging your allegiance to your country, dude.
Yeah.
You don't have a worry in the world, man. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You're just sitting there, hand on your chest, fucking killing it, dude.
Yeah. Do other countries do that, you think?
I mean,
Probably.
I think so. I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but I don't know why they wouldn't. Like, hey, fuck it. Some people a long time ago were like, you know what? I think when they go to our schools, I think we make them say our allegiance, our Pledge of Allegiance, and make them pledge their allegiance to this country for all the time growing up, so that way when they grow up, they're true Americans.
Yeah. But I don't think it says. Fuck you, Newland. I don't think it's as brainwashing here as it is in other places. I think nowadays everyone pushes the point that you can grow up and be whatever the fuck you want to be, but other countries aren't so open-minded to that sort of thing, like like Afghanistan or anywhere in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Certain values that they hold, they're not very open to that.
He says EU doesn't do any pledge. I know that. Maybe not EU, but maybe somewhere in Asia.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere in
Probably
Africa.
UK. Probably United Kingdom does. I mean, everyone has like their songs, you know,
Yeah,
country
their
or
I
their
guess
country's
their
songs.
anthems.
Yeah. Were you talking about the Middle East, Odin? The middle, like praise and stuff? You mean the Middle East? I'm assuming he does because that's probably the only place that does that.
Yeah,
Like forced prayers.
in their schools and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next.
Next we have alcohol. We'll do a fun one, dude. Alcohol versus
100,
versus
100 biddies from Yo Plate.
Wow, dude. Thanks,
Wow,
dude.
dude.
Alcohol versus marijuana. Marijuana.
Oh man, Mary Jane all day, but you start this one
Yeah,
off.
we know your standpoint on this one. Um, you know what? I'll be as non-biased as I can, but
Okay. I mean, you're from Texas, pretty conservative state about marijuana, so
right now,
Sure.
we're working on it. We're working on it. Versus, as in pros and cons, everything about it, everything about alcohol and marijuana.
which would you? So I'll look at it this way: if the government came out and said, "All right, listen up, we're going to legalize, even though alcohol is legal," you know, just this is the way I'm going to look at it. You guys got to pick. We're taking a vote right now: either alcohol or marijuana. The other one is banned forever.
Dude, you're upsetting a lot of alcoholics in this world right now.
Yeah, well, you know what? They wouldn't be alcoholics if they smoked a little bit more weed, probably.
You're not wrong. And okay, if you're gonna do it that way, I think, that one right there is a different one. Would it include medical? If they banned it,
Medical- Oh,
if they probably
no.
if they ban marijuana,
Yep, banned. Yep.
yeah,
no
fuck it. You know
medical
what?
either.
Anything and everything,
Yeah,
because you know what?
nothing. Contraband.
Because if we ban alcohol, there's no medical alcohol.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
exactly.
All right, yeah, so we'll ban it. Dude, that's a rough one, man. I'm gonna say, me personally, just knowing the effects of both, I would go marijuana.
You would ban marijuana?
No,
Or
I'd
you
go
would
with
vote
marijuana. I'd vote
Okay.
marijuana to be legalized across all of the United States and then ban alcohol.
Yep, I totally agree. I mean, I love my beer, but
But
just like going into the pros and cons and the effects and the statistics of what alcohol causes and what marijuana causes, outstanding, like way different. So,
I still think in terms of like I guess laws, such as like DUI, I still think
Mhm.
that should be obviously illegal. Like I don't think you should
driving while you're
smoke.
high.
Yeah. I don't think you should smoke and then fucking go out for a cruise. On a busy fucking 5 o'clock afternoon rush hour.
Yeah, I agree
Um,
with that.
But I
That's
think
true. He was saying how alcohol was banned back in the day, or the
Oh
prohibition.
yeah. Um, I think that for like pros though, there's so many alcoholic drinks that taste amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you're the fucking manliest man in all of the fucking country, there's gonna be a fucking fruity ass beer that you can drink all day, every day,
Hey,
or
dude,
not
I
even
love
that,
my
dude.
blueberry ales.
or or Sank's Long Island iced teas, or just
Oh, is that saying? I didn't even
yeah,
realize it.
or just a
Busy.
nice little
Hey,
a nice
Andy.
little screwdriver, dude. A nice little vodka
Yeah,
and orange
you
juice.
you can never go wrong with
Come
it,
on,
man.
man. You go
All
out to
the
eat for
time.
lunch and you get a little vodka orange juice. Like that's just come on. So the pros, there's a lot of good
All right,
tasting
so
alcohols.
one pro you said
It
was
tastes good.
just the taste.
Yeah, they got good
Okay.
taste.
So you know you can
Um,
make some banging ass cookies with some weed butter.
You're not
You
wrong
know?
there. I think another pro for alcohol would be, I don't know, man. Like, let's say somebody's insanely depressed. Obviously, it's not the right thing to just get fucking wasted. But you know what, dude? Alcohol numbs just about everything for the time being.
You know, alcohol's a depressant.
Yeah, but it numbs you to the ground. and you won't think
That's
you won't think
true.
shit about your life, dude.
That's true.
You'll get blacked and have a great time.
That's true. But
Unless you're one of those that cries, then maybe that's
yeah,
different. But
I know a lot of those guys.
yeah,
Drugs aren't bad. Shut up.
Smith's wire, dude. The drugs are bad. Pros for marijuana is you can make food.
You can make food. That's true. Alcohol poisoning. There's no marijuana poisoning. I mean, you can get really fucking high and you take a nap and you feel better. You're not gonna start throwing up everywhere. I mean, maybe you'll start throwing
I was
up.
about to say I've seen people throw up
high.
because there's
Yeah,
well because
that's true.
not only like because you're that high, but because you're new. You're new to it.
Yeah,
You smoke,
coughing a lot.
you smoke a fatty
Coughing shit.
and you just start throwing up everywhere because you're coughing so
Yeah.
much, dude.
It's good for cancer, which is huge.
I think a con
Slows
for
down
me.
cancer. Doesn't it slow down cancer growth?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Do you think alcohol does that?
I'll tell you what, dude. You won't think about it. You'll be so fucking
Pro
black.
cancer.
Um,
He's pro cancer.
I think
It's population control.
I think with marijuana, the only dude, there's not really any cons to it. I guess. I mean, you're slow as fuck. I think. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm not as reactive. That's for sure.
I agree
Um,
with that. I feel like
I-
I'm in a cloud sometimes for like a week,
Yeah, like
like
you're
a
still
fog, a little
you're
bit.
still like you can still think on your on your feet. You still can have a normal conversation. I think you just start your conversation just go off into the distance a little more.
Yeah.
And they start getting
And
out of
there
hand.
is proof that it has some effect on your memory, on your short-term memory and shit like that.
Like just in
Like there's
just in
like
general,
there's
like over time.
there's like there's CAT scans that have proven it has some negative effects on your brain. Small, like not major effects, but small ones. But so does alcohol though.
Um, so I
They can
don't.
both be good. I agree, Odin. They both are great, but if we had to choose one to get rid of, that's the point.
Do you? I don't really know. I haven't done my research on weed, but I mean, I like it. But do you know what does it have any effect on your lungs like cigarettes? I know it's not nowhere near as bad, but does it have any effect at all? I mean, smoke going into your lungs is not good for you in general.
I think it definitely does. I don't have enough personal knowledge on it to know like what, because I've never seen the videos where they pull out, because I used to smoke cigs all the time,
Yeah.
and then I'd see some shit on Facebook like, look how black this dude's lungs are, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
and that's
fuck,
just from
no,
all the
quit.
fucking bullshit in the cigarettes.
But
But-
I've never seen that. I've never seen them be like, wow, look at this marijuana smoker's lungs after a lifetime of smoking weed. They're green, I've never
you
seen
can
that
plant their
before.
lungs and make more weed.
Yeah.
I mean, but you got to think about it though. Some kind of smoke from a burning plant going into your lungs every single day for years
It
at a
can't
time.
be good for you.
There's got to be some kind of negative effect, right?
Yeah. All right, then. If that's true, say that's a proven fact. Like you smoked weed your whole life, you can also get cancer like cigarettes, which I
Yeah.
don't think is true.
Probably not. No.
It'd be you just eat edibles. Just eat edibles.
There you go,
That's
dude.
it.
That's actually
Eat
the
edibles
answer, dude.
or get a fucking THC patch. You just slap that shit on your wrist or your arm. Get high all day.
Because I was thinking, for all the people that hate smoking, like hate smoke, hate everything to do with smoke, no matter if it's
Yeah.
fucking, weed or cigarettes or crack, anything, they would probably prefer to just stay to alcohol because you can just drink it. I mean,
Yeah.
the long-term effect of that, though, is fucking kidney damage.
Kidney damage. Your liver will be fucking destroyed.
But one good pro about
Your
alcohol, I think,
wife
is,
will leave you.
I think one good pro about alcohol though is it's a really good social thing.
Yeah, that's true. You don't
I think
see
it's
people.
I think it's an insanely good social I don't know, like party kind of thing. Maybe not even party, but like sitting around a bonfire sitting around a bonfire,
Drinking some beers.
Yeah, like, and you not even have to get drunk. You don't have to fucking damage your kidney by getting black that night.
Yeah.
But sitting around a bonfire, just sitting in like a fucking a living room and having a few
Mm-hmm.
beers enough to get buzzed and have a good laugh. I think that's
That's
an
true.
amazing pro.
I think it
However,
contributes to like just being social too. Like nowadays, no one can fucking look each other in the eye or talk to anyone that they don't personally know unless you're drunk. Then you'll talk to anyone ever.
yeah,
You
dude,
know.
yeah. There's so many times I can remember being drunk and talking to anybody and everybody that I could
Mm-hmm.
fucking possibly look at, versus going to a club sober, haven't started drinking yet, and you
Yeah.
don't talk to anybody. You're just there looking
That's
like a
the
fucking
worst.
weirdo, dude. You just
You just sit there, man.
all fucking
That's why I
lonely
get
and
that's
just,
why I get smashed at home before I even leave the house.
oh, dude, you have to
I
pregame.
black out on the car right there, and then
If
I'm
you don't
telling straight.
pregame, you're not going out. It's just not how it
Mhm.
happens. If you don't have to
Nope.
get an Uber to the place, then you're not doing it right.
Yep, I agree.
Um,
All right,
but-
but we both agree marijuana is better than alcohol.
Yes, because I think what makes it a lot better is you can make it into food, and I think that's
Yeah.
huge. You can't really make alcohol or put alcohol into food. You can do
Yeah.
you can make fucking gummy bears.
Yeah,
Or,
and
like,
that shit's,
alcohol
and all
infused
that's
thing.
doing is just soaking the alcohol up. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
not
you
even-
still taste the alcohol in that liquor, or you still taste the
Mhm.
liquor in those things, or like watermelon when they shove a bottle of vodka into a watermelon.
Yeah,
It's good, but you're still tasting the liquor in there. However,
I
I've
want to
had
try
some,
that.
You have a Sour Patch gummies that taste exactly like Sour Patch Kids, just with a little aftertaste. But some Sour
Mhm.
Patch gummies, you eat like 3 of them, and you're fucking good to go.
And you're fucking
You're good to go.
smacked. Yep.
If they're
Yeah,
so
I
good,
agree.
you might
I
eat the
really
whole
hope-
bag.
I really hope that they Checkers 1847 gave us a follow. Thanks, man.
But
I really hope that they just federally legalize it. Honestly.
it needs to be. I don't know why they haven't. Maybe still doing research, I guess.
I think they're just still figuring out ways that they're going to make the most money on it from taxes and stuff like that.
They've definitely already gotten a lot of taxes. Imagine not having alerts.
We need to set up alerts. I have them
Um,
set up. I have my own alerts, but they're like,
I actually have alerts as well. I mean, we can set it up for next time, but the ones I have were personalized for me.
yeah, that's how mine are too. So we'll make some new ones. We'll
Um,
do that with the Fiverr dude.
yeah. I mean, I can do that honestly.
Okay.
But for you, have you ever tried gummy bears, alcohol gummy bears?
Yeah, I mean they're okay. I'm not gonna get drunk on that shit though. Like I'm
Nah,
low
you
key
gotta-
an
you have to-
alcoholic. I gotta
You have
smash.
to eat the whole fucking bowl of gummy
That's
bears.
what I'm
dude.
saying, man.
And nobody wants to eat a whole bowl of gummies, anythings.
Nope, can't do it. I just gotta drink liquor straight for like a while to get drunk. So
Dude, one
I
of the
can't do
worst
that shit.
one of the worst experiences was my buddy decided to get some Everclear.
Oh
And,
God.
yeah, and he put it in gummies.
Mhm.
He made Jello shots, and we just decided to use that as a pregame for a festival. And man, I'll tell you
I
what,
drank
dude.
Everclear one time in my life, and look at the stream. This was the result.
Hold on.
That was the result of me drinking Everclear for the first time. See ya, buddy.
Dude, it's not the best thing, dude. That's for sure. You're literally drinking like fucking car fuel.
Yeah, I think you could drive a car with that shit.
Yeah, so he put it in the gummies, Jello shots, and I didn't taste the gummies. I didn't taste the Jello shots. It's like the back of my throat was on fire every time I ate a Jello shot. And then we were like, all right, well, we're getting pretty tipsy. Let's let's make a mixed drink and let's walk to the festival because we were in South Padre Island in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and the festival was within like 15 minutes walking distance, and so I had one of the big bottles of Gatorade,
Yep.
the nice size ones, and I put uh, maybe I guess in those big size bottles 2 inches of Everclear, and I didn't even taste, dude. I didn't even taste the Gatorade.
That shit overpowers anything you try to mix it with. For sure. All the
I-
way.
I don't remember much of that night, that's for sure.
It's not good stuff. I don't.
And it's stuff
Nah.
like that that'll mess your kidney up, and it's stuff like that that'll make me lean more towards weed.
Towards just eating, instead of eating that shitty gummy bear, you eat a different gummy bear and you're just high for a few hours.
Yeah, dude, it's
That'd be much
perfect.
better.
You only have to eat 3 of them. If they're
Yeah.
good, if they're good
Oh.
quality gummy bears from like a
One or two.
dispensary, yeah, one,
One
two,
or
or
two.
or 3 if you're feeling frisky,
Mm-hmm.
and you're good. You're set for hours.
Yeah.
Or you can have a fucking social gathering, and then make some brownies, some cookies,
Yeah.
some, I don't know, whatever you want, whatever dessert you want to
Anything.
make,
You
anything
can
that
make
involves
any
butter.
fucking you want with THC, and you'll be straight. You can
You
make
seen-
fucking suckers and just pass them around. Everyone's sucking on a sucker, getting high, dude.
You seen the way they make a can of butter,
Yeah.
dude? That stuff is crazy. Like I don't know, dude. I just can't even imagine like using it as like a staple in your house for the
Just everything you make,
yeah,
just
like
have some can of butter.
if you're the true advocate for marijuana and you live
Mhm.
by it every single day, you don't even have to smoke it. He's probably that guy's probably using THC butter for
Yeah.
anything and everything. He's probably cooking
Fresh
eggs with it.
food.
He's probably cooking eggs with it, dude.
Why not, dude? Why not?
Would you still even catch a buzz just using that butter
Getting
for
used
eggs?
to it.
Yeah.
I don't know, because you do build a tolerance, especially if you're that much of a consumer, where you're eating it with every fucking meal you eat,
Yeah.
and smoking it at the same time, eating edibles. So I personally, when I get out of the military, I'm not going to be like I was before the military when I was like religiously smoking every day, because it wasn't fun anymore, it was just something it was just like a routine. I was like, oh, man, like I'd have a bad day if I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever be like that again. I just want to be able to be like, oh yeah, I want to just get high and enjoy it.
Yeah, just sit on the couch, fucking.
Yeah,
smoke
instead
a-
of being
smoke a
like, oh
fatty and
fuck,
just-
I gotta go to work, dude. I gotta get high first,
Yeah, yeah. Like, dude, where the fuck is my bowl, bro? Who fucking touched my bowl? Instead,
Yeah,
you just
like, oh fuck, dude, I'm out of weed. Guess I'm smoking resin. Like that shit's sad.
scraping off your fucking the little crumbs on your coffee table.
Smoking shake.
I'm not gonna say we've all been there, but somebody
Yeah,
has.
But a couple people.
But yeah, like just sit, be able to like get off work, like I don't know, 4 or 5, depending on what your job is. Just get off work and sit on the couch and just,
Yeah. Smoke a doob.
smoke a
Watch
doobie,
something funny. Yeah.
watch some.
Or you're like having trouble falling asleep, you go hit your bong and sleep like a baby.
watch some Longest Yard. Classic.
That's a good one. When I go to bed high, I sleep like a bitch. When I go to bed drunk, I wake up all night. My heart feels like it's gonna explode. I'm like thinking I'm fucking dead all night, man.
You have a
so-
problem, dude. Actually, they're the bad. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about sleeping. I wake up drunk, and holy shit, I'm on a merry-go-round, dude.
Oh
You're
yeah,
fucking
big
you
time.
wake up, dude, just like, woo, woo, just
Yep.
fucking going, dude.
Yep, that's
and then
the
you,
worst.
And then you feel sick. You can't. You feel sick, and you're not feeling well enough to go back to sleep right away. So you have that spinning feeling for fucking 30 minutes before
Yeah.
your drunk self just happens to fall asleep again.
Have you
and
ever
then-
focused on it and actually had fun? You're like, oh, I'm spinning. Oh. Like been that drunk or just like, this is crazy.
I mean, I've been pretty drunk before, but I've never been like I've never seen that as a fun time, dude. That happens to me, dude, and I get fucking sick, and I'm like, the only way I can not get sick is to go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And so, no, I haven't had fun with the fucking spins.
Yeah.
But waking up, waking up after smoking, I haven't had any problems waking up after an edible, but waking up after smoking to me is also a bad experience.
Well, you feel groggy or
Um, maybe not groggy, but cotton mouth is one of the worst things.
oh yeah, dude. That's because you're smoking that bad shit.
No, 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 no. I've had some good stuff, dude. Let's not veer off track here. Um, I've had some cotton mouth, and just I don't know, man. It's not a good time for me as well.
Yeah, I mean it's true. That's a shitty one. You wake up and your mouth's just like completely like a desert.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking get rid of it. Drink some water. Or if you do happen to smoke some shitty weed and it just tastes
Oh
like
yeah, dude.
you just ate some dirty ass.
Or literal dirt.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
go in your backyard, dig up some fucking dog shit, and eat that.
That too.
Or waking up with alcohol, dude. Man, that's probably one of the things that keeps me away from daily drinking. Is waking up feeling like fucking ass.
When I was drinking every day, like when I got home from my deployment and me and my roommate were drinking heavy every day, like a bottle a night, it got to the point where I wouldn't get hungover anymore, like at all. I'd wake up feeling great, feeling chipper, because I'd drink myself to sleep.
That's crazy.
Wake up feeling great, go to a PT, and like, I would sweat and people would smell it. They'd be like,
"Oh yeah, dude, you
like,
definitely
someone
the beer
smells
sweats."
Like liquor. Yeah, well, I would only drink liquor.
Yeah, dude, definitely have the alcohol
sticky, like
sweats, I
tequila
guess.
sweat. Yeah.
So
Ugh.
there was this guy, Minter knows him, and Newland knows him, and Sang knows him as well. But his name was Luke Block. That man was probably the best functioning alcoholic I've ever known.
Yeah.
Probably a 30 rack every night.
Ugh.
A 30 rack of Bud Light, that was his go-to.
That's too much beer, man.
You say that, dude. That man could outrun and outruck everybody at the company.
Did he work out like
Nope.
every day?
Nope.
He only drank beer.
He was. Let me give you like a a picture in your head. He's probably about 6'1", right? 6 foot, 6'1". Super pasty, blonde hair, blue eyes. Comes from Washington. His family owns a farm, so he works on the farm. So he's super pasty dude.
Yep.
And he was skinny. He was really skinny. He was about looks like.
So he's one of those dudes who just had a metabolism gifted from God.
Yeah, he looked like a little bit skinnier than Fox probably. And dude, a 30 rack every night with a little bit of beer gut, but a 30 rack every night, and wake up a little hungover, take a run. He wouldn't even have the beer sweats, dude.
He'd just be fine.
He wouldn't even have the beer sweats, dude. Just wake up, go to PT, run 5 miles faster than everybody could.
Yeah.
And then go to work, finish work, and then pop open a beer, dude.
Drink another 30.
The best functioning alcoholic I've ever seen.
He might have looked really functioning and really healthy, but I bet if you looked at that dude's liver,
oh, bro,
probably fucking disintegrated.
That thing is a rock. That's one thing I think I'm scared of, dude. I've heard so many horror stories. That's probably one thing I'm scared of. Stop, dude. Stop.
Hang on. What?
Dude, that's probably one thing I'm scared of, dude. Is kidney stones.
1 sec. Please.
Snottier Odin. I've never done any. I've done it here, so I cannot say anything. Have you actually never done anything? If not, dude, good on you.
Yeah. Good for you, man.
Good on you.
You just wait.
Yeah, dude, kidney stones. I'm
he's only 16.
Yeah. Dude, stay away from
clean,
it, man.
Bro. Stay clean, dude.
Stay away from it as long as you can, so you
end
can
up
get.
Like me.
Stay away from it as long as you can, so you get more fun out of it, I guess, when you do it for the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
my high school was filled with drugs and alcohol,
Yep.
so
Yep. I started drinking and smoking at like 16, dude. And I was like, or
Turning
16,
21 wasn't
17.
exciting because I was like, I've been doing this shit since I was fucking 14
Yeah,
years old.
all the videos and movies you see of people turning 21 and getting completely blacked,
Shut the fuck up, man.
of people getting blacked on the 21st birthday. It's like, dude, I did
Yeah.
that shit like my first time drinking, and it
Yeah.
fucking sucked.
I don't remember what I did. 20. Oh no, yeah, I do. I was in Alaska. I turned 21.
I was in training. My high school is just Jewel. Yeah, I'm actually glad I didn't grow up in this time.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
This time is different, man.
Times are different, man. Everyone's kids are
Pussies.
pussies, dude. Fucking pussies. Smoking a Joel and you can go in a bathroom and smoke a blunt.
Dude, I mean,
What?
what, dude? You definitely have your, you definitely have some of the kids that are cool.
Fucking TikTok, Vine, bitch.
Oh,
Fuck TikTok. Vine is where it was at, bro.
TikTok versus Vine. TikTok versus Vine.
TikTok is Vine.
It's a longer
Literally.
Vine,
Yeah, that's true.
but there's some
forgot.
dude. There's some fucking hilarious ones.
We'll have to watch some funny TikTok sometime.
I go in the bathroom and take a shit like a normal person.
I go in the bathroom and beat off and shit like a normal person.
Oh man. Yeah, dude. There is some cool kids now in school. Like imagine shitting in the school bathrooms. Yeah, I know, right? That shit's for fucking pussies.
Pussies.
There is your like some of the kids that are in school now that are pretty cool. I've definitely met some like pretty all right 16, 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
But
Depends on where they're from.
yeah, there's a lot of them or how they grew up.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them that are fucking not okay. Or just, dude, even the adults that are like our age that are in this time frame, dude, they fucking pussies.
Pussies, dude.
Everybody gets fucking butthurt for little things, man. Born to shit, forced to wipe. You don't see most of them in the future, anyways. Yeah.
All right, let's hit one more topic and then call it a
wrap
night.
it up.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll never wrap it up, dude. Come on.
Me neither.
We'll
That's
do a short one, dude.
why I have a creature.
All right, man. Yeah, we'll do this one, dude. Can money buy happiness? That should be a short one. Pussies,
Yes.
dude.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with Odin. Yes and no. I think if you are already have a significant other that you want to spend your life with, because I think that's the main thing that happiness like it revolves around in life.
Is what, love?
If you, yeah. If you're not someone who's like a complete loner, like that's kind of what your life revolves around is finding someone you want to spend your life with. If you have that already, then yes, I think money would make your life like you two very happy your whole life. No stress, nothing to ever stress about. You just be happy your whole fucking life.
Yeah,
But if you don't have that, then honestly, people with money, it seems like they spend a lot of their money and their time trying to find it, but they fuck it up because they're so rich and just, you know what I mean? And they get like cocky and it doesn't pan out.
So even when I was single, I still think when you're single, to some extent, I think you can still buy happiness with money, and not obviously. I think people take it too literally. You can't obviously buy happiness at a fucking grocery store, but dude, if something makes you happy that you can buy, that's pretty much buying your happiness.
Yeah, dude.
And
Anyone can buy pussy.
Even if it is for a fucking short time, like even if you buy a fucking car and it only gives you joy for 2 weeks, like
Buy another one, dude.
yeah, like I mean,
You're that rich.
if you're that rich and a car makes you happy for 2 weeks, you bought happiness for 2 weeks.
And dude, buying CS:GO cases really makes me happy.
It doesn't make me happy, dude, because I fucking don't get jack shit.
Did you see my shit yesterday?
Yeah, I saw it, dude. I
Wow,
saw it.
dude. Oh my god.
How much money do you think you
That's-
made?
I've made total.
Or not total,
I've been
just
doing.
just from those cases alone.
Oh, from last night?
Did you even make profit?
No, I made about $100 though.
Tell you what, though, I made you
But
happy, didn't
I spent about 200.
it?
I just kept buying cases. and couldn't
Somebody's
stop, dude.
addicted.
No, I used to be really addicted, man. I used to actually gamble, like the coin flips and shit back in the
Yeah.
day. I used to do that every fucking day, all day.
But I think,
Just gamble.
but yeah, I mean, being married, yeah, less stress equals happiness. And I think if you had $1 million right now and you're married,
Mm-hmm.
not a worry in the world.
Yeah, at all.
Just, you could literally just enjoy each other's company and
Mm-hmm.
everything's taken care of. Yeah, I think that's
I
buying
think one of the
happiness.
biggest things that causes unhappiness is also money.
Yeah, that's true.
You know. So
So why
yeah.
why would you say you can't buy happiness? Because you said yes and no. You think just
Uh,
being single, you can't, like, you can't do
I
it?
think if there's a certain, like you said, there's certain things you can buy that make you happy. There's certain things you can't.
Like what?
Um,
I mean, obviously love.
like so maybe you're born, and all you've ever wanted is a wife and kids. You know, and that's it. That's the only thing that'll ever make you happy. But you can't get it. You can't buy that shit. You know.
I mean, there's websites.
That's true, man.
I mean,
Rushmailorders.com.
Yeah, dude. Sponsor us, sponsor us. I think, yeah. I mean, there's definitely websites for that, but it's not genuine, I guess.
Yeah, it's not at all, man.
I mean,
I don't know.
maybe.
There's certain things too. Like, I mean, to make a point about money buying happiness, look at all the famous people who fucking kill themselves. You know?
I think, dude, I feel like some people, they don't know what to do with money, man, and I think that stresses them out. And I think all the stress and all
Yeah.
the people wanting their money, I think that really
That's
really
true.
gets to them and fucking makes them want to kill themselves, dude. I promise you, dude. If I have 20 million right now, I'm not killing
Mhm.
myself, dude, because that's wasting
No,
money.
fuck no, dude. Yeah.
You're wasting
I
money.
think it's because they don't know what to do next. You know,
Yeah.
like they make it to the top, they're famous, and they're ambitious people. That's how they got there in the first place, all their hard work and dedication. But then there's nothing left but downhill after that. You know?
Yeah, that's
So they're like, fuck it. And they kill themselves.
yeah, that makes sense. Like, I mean, you get 5 million right now. I feel like I use it a lot, but you pretty much won at life. Like,
Yeah.
if life was a game, you won. Like, you don't have anything to worry about. No bills, no anything, no house, no car, no anything. Anything and
Yep.
everything you can think
It's
of
over.
is done and paid for. You have nothing to worry about, and that's winning at life. And I feel like after that, like, what else?
Yeah.
Drugs.
But I guess winning at life, which is sad, but in our society, in our world, winning at life is becoming rich, is money. That's how you win at life. How else? You can't win at life and be poor.
I mean, even somewhere in another country,
Yeah.
if you're one of the richest people over there, everything's taken care of. You won at life, no matter where you are. I feel like it doesn't even have to be like honestly money, like currency,
Mm-hmm.
but anything that's worth the value. If you have a lot of that, wherever you are, you won. You won at life, and that's crazy.
Yep. So yes, money buys happiness. I need me some money. I need $1 million, dude.
Pay me. Somebody,
Fuck you, pay me,
somebody, pay me.
please.
All right, dude. I think that'll do her.
Think that's it, man. I'm tired of fucking talking to you.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking annoying, dude.
I try to keep it under 10 minutes.
Fuck, dude. You got me, dude. You got me.
All right, well, that was Drunken Disorderly episode 1.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
We'll be back Wednesday for episode 2, episode 3 on Friday, and we'll be smanged. Oh, shit, actually. We might have to do it early Friday.
That's fine.
Or I could do it on my laptop. I'm going to Virginia to see my son, so we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out
Anyway,
when time comes.
episode 1. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching, Odin. Thanks for talking to us, man. Everyone else in here, fuck you, because I know you. All right.
Deuces.
Peace out.